Well, I went and got that old tank from my dad. This one's beat up, and he said it's rusted in the bottom, so he's gonna put a new one in the Jeep he's building. All I need is the filler neck spout, and he brought up a good point. When I build this filler neck, I need it to be a lot taller than this one. The tank alone is an inch shorter than those tanks, but the problem I'll run into is this tank being so wide compared to that, it already has a problem leaking when it's tilted down to the driver's side. It runs out the cap. So I'm glad I'm doing this before cutting in the filler neck on the body, because I'm actually going to relocate the filler neck up higher, and I'll extend that up and out. That way I can actually get it full and not have it spill out everywhere. So yeah, and then there's a drain plug on the bottom that I'm going to cut off. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to cut that section off and weld it to the bottom of the sump. That way I can drain it if I need to. That'd be my low point. So. Well, that fuel tank stinks really bad, like old gas. I figured it'd be aired out more than that, and I really don't want to run the risk of it blowing up in my shop. So I took an air hose out there and blew in it for a little while and aired it out. I'm gonna go spark my torch at the mouth of it and see if we get any blow up. I heard a little bit of something, but I don't think I got to worry about it blowing up. So that's good news. Well, I'm gonna get my grinder and cutting wheel and cut that out here. I think it stinks terrible. I'm gonna cut both the pieces I need off out here. Yeah, it is brass. Brass nut and everything. See there, so they did solder it in. I do not want to try and weld this in and trust that it's not gonna leak. So I'm probably just gonna buy a pipe bung with a pipe plug from a local hardware store and go that route. I just hate to put all the work into this thing and then that thing just leaks all the time. So didn't get much done tonight, but it's all right. Kind of hard figuring out how to miter that to make it work and figure out where it's going to be the most out of the way. I'm worried about it being in the way of seats. I mounted it high. This will be the bottom of it here, so it'll come up clear to the top of the body, and it's 6 inches higher than it was. So we'll see. I'll keep messing with it, see what I can get figured out. All right, it's a little noisy in here. It's about 106 outside, and well, my wife had some doors open today, so it's 77 in the shop. I should have left my AC on this morning, but I didn't. So anyways, I didn't film doing the filler neck because I honestly didn't know what I was doing there. I had to just keep cutting and fitting and cutting and fitting until I got something that'll work. I laid it back. I'm putting that filler neck as high as I can, and I wanted to get it kind of away from any future seats, so that's why I went that angle. I gotta build a vent inside of this tank, and I think what I'm gonna do is I have some little tiny like 1/2 inch square tube. I think I'm gonna run a piece all the way to the far side and weld it up inside, but I'm gonna cut and miter a piece to where the vent will come up into the back of the filler neck here, and that should let the air out from that side when I'm fueling it up. That way I don't have a 3-gallon air bubble when I think I'm full. So just trying to get the final touches done on this. I got a new drain plug and stuff to put in the tank in the bottom of the sump today too. So get that welded in and drilled out, and then it's just doing the fuel pump. I got to figure out how I'm gonna mount that down in there, whether I try to reuse some sort of a factory mount or what, but that's going to take a little bit of figuring as well.